Hey, it's Darlene M. Fenrick, Washington again, and you're on the Rant Bar Videographies. What am I talking about now? I am talking about AI. And you know how people are so afraid of AI right now? They're like thinking that it's going to start running the world more so than it is now. And I think they're right. However, I would not hesitate to use AI depending on what it is. Like, I'm not ready for the driverless cars. I'm not ready for um, the AI representing the artists, their voice and their image and stuff like that. I think that's a ripoff. And I'm sure, anyway, I think, is something that has come out of greed, but it's a necessity, but it still came out of greed. Why? Because people don't want to pay for health insurance for their workers. They don't want to pay for um, um, any of the insurances that go with having an employee. They don't want to have to give 401k. Whoa, this. The more automated we become, the more of our workforce turns into robots and apps. And the truth is, no matter what, we still need people. And my biggest thing is this: when you're sitting up here talking about AI and people are being afraid of what could happen with it, my biggest thing is, just like when we first started using computers, first thing they said, oh, well, the computer is programmed perfectly and it's been programmed by humans, but the user is who messes it up. Okay. So if the user messes it up and humans did create the computer, then are we not creating artificial intelligence? We are, right? So if we're creating artificial intelligence, why are we creating it in such a manner that it is going to harm people? Like, oh, we never expected it to think on its own. We saw that it could do that, and we're training the program. You hear these programmers and developers saying, we're training the apps, we're programming the apps to learn how to learn so that they can learn from what they're experiencing, and so that they become more automated. So when you're on the phone talking to an app, a robotic assistant that you don't know, they want it to get that good. Okay, well, if you do that and you push all these buttons and program all this stuff in there, code it all, get it all coded up and everything to do these things on its own, then who's creating the problem? We are. We're creating the problem. It's not something that's happening like magically. It's not happening magically. We're making it happen. And so I have a problem with that, because why you want to sit up here and be all shocked and looking all crazy when a computer might do something that you didn't program it to do, or somebody secretly programmed it to do, or another experiment that we don't want to talk about. We got viruses, we got AI coming, we got um spiritual warfare going on for those who believe, and I believe. You got all this stuff going on, okay? But you want to be shocked about some AI doing something that you literally either secretly or deliberately programmed it to do. So I just ask you, can you please stop being so greedy and step back and say, oh, well, that's enough. That's enough programming. We don't want it to take over. And don't say that's what you did, because that's not what you did. That's not what you did. You wanted to get fancier and fancier and fancier and smarter, and you don't care what happens. And by you, I mean those creators of AI software. companies, developments, whatever, wherever, whenever, however, those people. Yeah. So that's it. That's all. Just don't be trying to act shocked about stuff that you created out of your own greed and craziness. Uh-huh. That's it.